4 years. And he coached at Lenape for about 2 or 3 years before he left. And that's Mike Garino doing the introduction for Tony Roberto.
I really have no constraints. I guess this is the old school part of the program.
Yeah.
Start off by saying, for me, this is a special occasion because I get to see some people that I haven't seen here, you know, a long time. And for Tony, we go back a long way. I was a young coach at that time, and Tony was playing for me at that time, so we kind of came up together. So there's a long history between Tony and I. The Hall of Fame. What is a Hall of Fame? Very simply, it's a place where individuals, groups, or teams that have accomplished great things. They reside there. That's what it is. For Tony, that really began in that young high school, where he lettered in 4 sports: football, wrestling, basketball, baseball. Almost unheard of today for anybody to let it themselves. Trust me, he was good at all. As a freshman, the New Jersey Herald named him an all-town name. Along comes 1974. Lenape Valley opens up. And he became part of the first graduating class for Lenape Valley, participating in football, wrestling, and baseball. He was the first Lenape Valley graduate to receive the Netcom Sports Club Award for Best Athlete. He was the first Lenape Valley wrestler, along with a fellow named Ed Robin. By the way, for the twins, Eddie and Freddie, I knew it for years, I could never tell them apart. To win the district title. He was the first to place in the region, thus becoming the first Lenape Valley wrestler to qualify for a state wrestling championship. He was the first baseball player to be named to an all-town team. Pretty impressive. Upon graduation, Tony went to Trenton State, well, it's a college in New Jersey, Trenton State back in the day, where he participated in 2 sports, cut down on the workload. Yes. Football and baseball. He was the captain of the football team his senior year. And in baseball, he was named Division III All-American. In 1980, he was the recipient of the prestigious Varsity T Award for the best male athlete. Shortly after that, he was drafted by the Kansas City Royals. He spent 2.5 years. Tony currently resides in his hometown of St. Oak with his wife Kathleen and the proud parents of 4 children and 1 grandchild. Now that's Tony as the athlete. And let's face it, you don't get to the Hall of Fame unless you're a hell of an athlete. But Tony was much more than that. His accomplishments were extraordinary. But sometimes even great accomplishments put in a certain context become even greater. Derek Jeter throws the ball, gets Giambi out. Great play. In the playoffs, it's even greater. Joe Namath, and for some of you, you have to go home and Google that. Joe Namath wins, helps his team win the Super Bowl. Great accomplishment. At that time, for him to do that was an amazing feat. Why do I say that? Because in 1974, Lenape Valley was a brand new school. Some people, before it was built, never even thought it was going to work. You had people coming from different communities, never thought it would work out. And it was a school in search of an identity. I was here 2 years ago when Dr. Riccobona he presented the first Lenape Valley statistic. And he mentioned everybody that him and the powers that be at the school at that time, they had a checklist. You know, the school's going to open. Did we do this? Did we do that? Did we do this? That's the way you should do things. The only thing they could never plan for was when the doors opened and the kids came in, what the hell happened? What's it going to be like? We got kids coming from all over. Is this going to work? Well, that football team, the first year, 7-1-1, we checked that box on that school. We became the rallying point for a brand new school. That team set the standard for every athletic program that came from the rest of that community. And trust me when I tell you, that would have never happened if it wasn't for people like Tony. His contributions to that team were extraordinary. Not only on the field, but he was a selfless person, winning attitude, and he was the type of guy, and everybody in this room has been in a locker room one time or another. You know, there are locker rooms you want to be in, and there's ones you want to get in and get the hell out because it's not a fun place. When you have people like Tony in that locker room, you want to be there. He made the chemistry work. He was a vital part to all the things that happened. Once the football season was over, he took those same qualities and helped build an outstanding wrestling team, an outstanding baseball team. You know, when you're sitting around sometimes and you're talking, players, coaches, you remember special teams, special players. That's what we all do. Anybody who's an athlete, or veteran athletes, that's what you do. But you don't always remember the winners, the winning teams. Although, you know, we do remember those. But sometimes you just remember the teams of who was on it and what they contributed and how it was fun to be there. And Tony will always be remembered as one of those teams, and more important, he'll be remembered as one of the building blocks that built that athletic program that has been phenomenal for 40 plus years. Tony's time at Leonard was a short time. But it's not only the length of time, it's what you do with the time you have. Tony served it well. He served it well. And when I tell you, as of tonight, the Leonard Valley Hall of Fame will be a more outstanding place now that Tony's in there. At this time, it's my honor to present Tony Norberto to the Leonard Valley Hall.